Alright, let's get back into this. You may have noticed if you're watching some earlier videos that I did, I fiddled with the settings a bit. I tried I'm trying to record at a slightly higher resolution. I basically set the game to like relatively low because ultimately I can only work with the hardware that I have, and that's just the way it is. I would love to make Ultra HD videos. I don't have that capability right now. And that's okay because I feel like my goal is more to talk about the game, so I'm hoping that people can appreciate that aspect more than the resolution or whatever. But I bumped up the resolution, which I think helps because I was noticing that like it was very frustrating when like you couldn't even read things even on a desktop, watching it on desktop form. So I'm hoping it's a little better. It's not ever going to get much better than that, sadly. Look at this. 2 turns. Oh, it grew. Did it grow? This is bizarre, man. Like 2 turns for the pyramids? You kidding me? And this guy? I don't know, man. It's so hard to say. Like, am I going to take this city when he finishes it or what? Who knows? 1 turn builder. What's going on? Oh, Colosseum flipped. Why is this 1 turn for a builder? I guess I had it 1 pre-built? Was that what happened? I don't know, dude. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. So I kind of want to swap out tile buying 1 more time. So, guess the last thing I'll buy is this one. Because it's in the 3rd ring of this city, which I'm guessing the center is right there. So it's not too big a risk, but it's a very important tile because it's a river watermill. So I just want to make sure I have that in my pocket. Anything else I want to buy? Not really. I could buy 1 more 2nd tier tile, but like I could buy this. And I guess, you know what? I have this policy. Want to make sure I have that in my pocket when the time comes. So let's just do that. So I'm torn between getting like Strategos or something and then just getting production. Urban planning is just flat out good. But of course, getting great people points is also very, very good. So what I'm going to do is take a peek at the great people screen. So generals, you have India with like +3, probably going to go up, but it's still fairly competitive. I could go for a general. Scientist, I could also go for a scientist. +20 healing. What the hell is that? I've never seen this. This is so cool. I've never seen this great scientist. Abu al-Qasim al-Zarawi. Zarawi. So he's like a general. He's like a medic unit. +20 healing. So you like bring him with your army. That's so weird. And then when you activate him, it gives a permanent healing. So it's actually more like a general. That's sick. I think I'm going to try to go for that guy. Scientist points. Builders. So we still have maneuver. Or do we want maneuver? There's nothing else we really need. Or I could switch out my government. I'll keep autocracy for now. Just for a few more turns. I do want to swap it out though. It's quite mediocre. I mean, people undervalue the power of the yields in the capital. That's pretty cool, but so now I'm slightly torn. I mean, I'm gonna get fast drama and poetry, but in terms of your next civics, like if you have a religion, obviously you want theology, and you can get divine right after this. But basically, you're making your way towards defensive tactics is important because it gets you walls way faster. Which at the very least you want for engineering. Oh, apparently I already got engineering. Because I probably captured a city with walls. Yeah, I did. And feudalism is very important because of the boost to the builders. Let's see here. I'm gonna finish that monument. Might as well. It's more than halfway done. But you are an interesting city that does not grow. Thankfully, it's at 7 pop already, which isn't too bad. Did I get a pasture? I didn't. Wow, I really got screwed. It's kind of an important tech, horseback riding. Look at this. I didn't even get the horses. Wasn't there horses somewhere else? No. Wow. Man, horses are very important, and kind of getting screwed there. Oh well, it is what it is. Hello, Carthage. So I don't want to spend this envoy, because it doesn't really do me much good. You really only want to send envoys when you have diplomatic league in. Might as well move him in, because the only unit that I'm worried about... that's floodplains, though, isn't it? Made a bit of a mistake. He'll take extra damage. I was going to say the only unit I'm really worried about this one is because he's injured. But that's a bit of a mistake. Anyway, it's still full health. It's not too bad. Looks good to me. I'm going to have this one go home and heal, because it's not going to be able to promote anytime soon. And I have plenty of archers here. So you have another swordsman rolling through. At this point, though, I'm more concerned about taking out the walls. Because, yes, the swordsman is a threat I need to deal with. But I'm pretty close to breaking the walls, so once they're gone, the city can't bombard anymore. And that makes a very, very big difference. What is your name? The third marksman. Kind of boring, but that's okay. How about you? The jungle artillery. I like it. So there go the walls. The swordsman is going to be a bit of a problem. I really want this city to finish the pyramids too. I think it's about to finish. It's like a turn away. That's funny though, is I could have finished it. Because it dropped down to like 2 turns. I don't know if you saw there, for a moment it was telling me 2 turns. I'm not sure if if there was some production overflow or something. I think there was some overflow. What I mean by that is, like, you know how a district or a building can be like 60 production or for whatever, and you get 14.7 per turn. That doesn't perfectly add up to 60, of course. Actually, that's kind of close. That was a bad example. Let's say 80, right? So 15 doesn't go into 80; it goes into like 75, and then it goes up to 75 and then 90. So that turn I'll have 90 production, which will finish the walls, which were 80, and then I'll have 15 more, which automatically goes into the next thing I'm building, which is why you sometimes see the costs look like they fluctuate a little bit. That's what's happening. So I might have had some overflow that dropped this down to I also swapped out the policy. I remember. Whatever. It's funny. I could have finished the pyramids like before he did. Maybe I should have. I would have gotten the free builder. This is confusing me, if I'm being perfectly honest. We're having an interesting game here. I'm not gonna lie, I'm playing a little sloppy here because it's very unusual circumstances we're facing right now. I feel like I'm making the most of it. So this guy can't get attacked this turn. Whoa, 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 whoa. Did you see that? Oh. We're learning so much. So he finished the pyramids. Which means I lost the pyramids, which means I was refunded production for building the pyramids, for almost building the pyramids, which finished my builder instantly. I was like, oh, I finished the pyramids, so I got a builder? What? But no, that's not what happened. I'm curious if Petra is available. I have a holy site. How many districts do I have? Theater Square. If I build one more district, I will be able to rush the pyramids. I'm sorry, the Petra. So I'm a bit torn here. I'd like to build it here because this has a Nubian pyramid. How long will it take this city to build a campus, for example? Not too long, really. Not too long at all. 8 turns, but wasn't this 8 turns? Oh no, I was looking at the wrong city. 4 turns, that's what I'm talking about. I think I'm going to do that. 4 turns for a city, so you're seeing the Nubian pyramid in action. Plus 40% to districts. That'll be my 3rd district, which will boost the Petra, and I'm not sure if the Petra is gone yet. I didn't see a pop-up for it. I don't think it's gone yet, so I'm kind of surprised by that. Maybe most of the desert is around here. Chris, he might build it. We'll see. I'm going to go for Petra in this city after I capture it. That's all I'm going to say. So I'd really like to siege the city with melee units. Should I have these chariots rolling in? I think that's enough chariots, honestly. Builders are more important. I have 3 melee units. You only need 2 to siege usually. If there's a river, I will need 3 units here to siege. But I have a warrior too. Arguably I should get 1 more chariot. I think I will do that actually. If I'm being super safe, that's what I'm going to do. Okay, how about you? You can go help that city. I mean, this city doesn't really need much else. Let's see, I'm trying to figure out the housing situation. So I need to build 2 more improvements to give it +1 housing. But the +1 housing won't benefit all that much. It doesn't really have a good tile to work, although it will in about 6 turns. So sooner or later, I do want to boost that. I do want to build I should say, oh, there's the horses. I knew there was like horses that I was like, wait a minute, I have horses. There they are. Horses are very important. Let's see. 120 gold to buy it. It's not urgent now. We already have a military, so. But sooner or later, I'm just going to send this guy over here because this city really needs some production boosts, like the diamonds, the hills, all that. If you recall, I was fighting Montezuma, and he declared war on me. And literally 10 turns later, as soon as he could, he offers me like a ton of money for a peace deal. Very good AI for Axis, very good. Well done. So you want my diamonds? That's quite a bit of money. Yeah, I'm down. 11, please. Hello. Oh, that's all your money, isn't it? You're welcome, friend. I wonder what her second agenda is. Tomris is very easy to make friends with. Backstab reverse. I'm gonna take a look. I will not accept, because as long as you satisfy one of her agendas, or even if you don't, sometimes if you're just friendly to her, she'll declare with you, and then once she declares once, you get this massive relationship boost. Probably don't need to siege it. Take it. I don't really want this guy getting hurt. It'll get attacked next turn. Hopefully it just, as long as it survives, it's okay. Because even if it has like 1 health left, you can take a city that has 0 health every time. Maybe I should have promoted this. I might as well have. I wasn't going to take the city this turn anyway. Okay, the warrior got very confused, which is what we want to see. So what I'd like to do is... Maybe I could have even taken it. I didn't really pay attention. I want to use as few archers as I can to take the city right now. So minor defeat. I'm going to use this. I'm not going to promote this because I really want to shoot it this turn. I should pay attention to the kind of archer I'm using. So all these guys are siege. Alright. So it says stalemate, but what that really means is it's gone. There we go. I don't know if you guys are different than me, but I almost never get this boost. Unless I'm getting religion and stuff, and I'm putting off games and recreation. I never get construction because water mills are pretty situational, and it's not really an important tech. Unless, I mean, it's situational. I just find that often I never get this boost, and then rushing Colosseum is very useful. And of course, most of the time you're going for defensive tactics anyway, so it just feels kind of bad. Okie dokie. Monument repair. Why not? This is a very sad, pathetic city. It doesn't really need a monument, honestly. The thing is, like, its production is so awful that you might as well. I could, like, queue up a builder because it gets a boosted production even if it's never going to finish this builder. I'll just do 12 turns. At least I'll get something in 12 turns. So I wanted to use as few archers as I could to take this out. Because I wanted as many shots as I could get on this guy. Because I don't want my archer getting damaged here. There you go. See you later. Very nice. So I do want to continue this march up here to Washington. I need to take what I can get. I have really skimped my economy. So basically, I really need to, when I'm invested this much in early military, it's very, very important to take advantage of it, because that's where all your early game production went. You need that to count for something. Luckily, that is often the best way to play single player, honestly, because you can really abuse the AI. They don't do a good job of defending themselves. You can take some land, you can boost your army. You're safe because you have an army. I think I was slightly messed up there. It's fine, it's fine. I'm gonna have this guy try to help out Philadelphia. Oh, he captured a worker. Might as well boost the production because it's not gonna grow anytime soon. I'm a bit torn because if I peace out now, I can grow the city and take a chance for Petra. Take a chance at Petra, I should say. I don't know why I put a farm there. I was just gonna put a campus there anyway. Oh well. Is this completed? I don't think it matters. So I could go back and fight the Aztecs instead. Or I could attack India. It's a bit sketch. I don't have any denouncements right now, which means I'd have to declare a surprise war most likely. I would like to attack India. They seem to have pretty powerful cities. It's important to keep track of which AI is sort of snowballing. So you can check the science per turn. So Japan is kind of the big bad right now. 20 text research, 44 per turn science. Aztec was pretty powerful, but I managed to take 2 cities off them, so that really slowed them down, which was very, very good, because they were kind of getting snowbally. So Japan is the biggest priority, but they're not anywhere near me. Gandhi, though, is the second most science, so he's quite a threat as well. Look at that, Hojo Tokumune, 70 culture per turn. That's going to be a problem. So I think I do want to attack Gandhi, but I'll wait a little bit. I'll wait a few more turns. Maybe I can take Washington. We'll see. I'm going to keep fighting Roosevelt, and at least until this denunciation reaches the point where I can declare a formal war, because that's less war weariness, and even more significantly, Tomaris, it won't trigger her agenda. Might as well chop this out. No. So obviously it's important to harvest resources, right? Mostly just trees and jungle. The thing is, though, like, it's kind of hard because, what am I trying to say here? So first of all, I don't think you should ever harvest river forest. I don't. It's oftentimes you don't want to harvest any forest if your city has bad production, which is very often. For example, this tile, I probably won't harvest it because I have plenty of room for farms, but not much production. Kind of depends. I'll see. Production is really important. The thing is, though, like, oftentimes you kind of want to wait to harvest. Wait till you have a ton of builders, because you only have so many builder charges, is the thing, right? You only have so many builder charges, and the chop down, the harvest is a very short-term gain. So let's say you only have 1 builder charge left, and you're trying to decide to either build a mine or chop out some trees. You're going to want to build the mine, because the mine will give you 2 production per turn, which is way less right away, but you don't know when you're going to get your next builder, so it's just a much safer long-term boost there. Sooner or later, you will chop whatever you need to chop, but I personally just want to take the safe, consistent, long-term production, and I can save the chop for later. I don't need it now. I can get it later, and it's worth the same amount to me. How about you? You can go to Philadelphia too. I'm gonna have you go this way. Question then becomes, how many builders do I need? So my charges are 4, so it's good to count. This is, I don't know, this is a little bit annoying. Like, I just fucked up because I was talking. It's okay, it's not too bad. Good to count how many builders you need. So this city is a little weird because right now it only has 3 population, which probably means I want to improve these 3, so I only need 1 builder for that. But then once I finish this war, it'll grow like 1 extra, so I need maybe 1 more for the sheep or whatever, maybe 2 extra. This is pretty much done. It just needs like 1 charge. 1 charge for this, 1 charge for that. It's fine. Maybe 3 charges. So far I'm up to needing 1.5 builders with 4 charges. This one has a guy here, but it's going to need at least 1 more builder, probably 2. Lots of hills. I mean, it only has 4 pop though. Maybe just 1 more builder. 4 more charges will do it. This one could use 4 charges. This one could use 4 charges. So, what do I have? I have 8, which is plenty for this. More than plenty. 9, 10. So I think pretty much these 3 cities are taken care of. Which means I really only need 2 more? 2 more for this? So I might cancel this one. Meeting house, eh? I might cancel this one and build 1 more here. That said, when in doubt, just build another builder. It's fine. Really? You hate me now? Yeah, so I'm failing his agenda. His agenda is very, very hard to satisfy, which I think why the penalty is smaller than other agendas, which is a nice balanced decision, I feel like. Not that I really care. I mean, sooner or later I do want to go mess with him because he's snowballing like crazy. I do have a promotion, don't I? It's fine. Could have built a Nubian pyramid. But this city actually sooner or later will need farms. Because the dream is right as Petra. But of course, Petra... Well, Petra gives food. Doesn't give housing, though. And that's a bit of a toss-up. I could swap it out for a Nubian pyramid. What I should do is build 1 Nubian pyramid right here. Because I need that boost. Oddly enough, Roosevelt built the Nubian pyramid. Sorry, he built the actual pyramids right where I would have built my Nubian pyramid. So, thanks for that, Teddy. Another thing to keep in mind when deciding how many builders you want to build at a given time is sooner or later, you're going to need more builders. No matter, it's okay to have extra builder charges floating around. It is much better than the opposite of not having enough. And so I know I'm going to swap my policies in about 4 turns. So I might as well squeeze out 1 more builder before then. Because they're good to have around. This one won't quite finish, will it? Perhaps I even have to... I don't know. I kind of want to keep this one. Literally doesn't matter. I might finish this one without the charge, or without the boost. Hi, could you please not settle there right now? I am trying to invade. The reason I'm like staggering them is because I wanted to see how many shots I can get in. Of course, my archers are more urgent than my chariot. And of course, my pathetic warrior. Hey guys, wait for me! Alright, you can just wait. Two charges, eh? Should be enough. Oh yeah, I have this guy too. 4 more. Yeah, I have plenty. I want a Nubian pyramid there. I don't really give a damn. Oh, I need a housing. That's what I meant to do. That was my mistake. I should have put one right there. I don't think Nubian pyramids give housing. Yeah, they don't. I have a bit of gold here. I could buy something in my worst production city. Granary. Eh. You could use a granary. How about you? Watermill? Watermill here? Watermill here is what we need. You could use a granary. I'm gonna go ahead and pick up the granary. Do I want that or monument? I personally think it's really important to buy these small early game buildings with your gold, because the reason being, a lot of things in the game you can have a boost to building them. Like builders have a boost, units have a boost, wonders have a boost, yada yada. Certain things don't, which like buildings and districts. Districts you can't purchase, but buildings you can. So it's important to spend your money, I think, on buildings for that reason. Because you can't boost them any other way. Might as well drop the coin on them. Because boosts, of course, affect production, doesn't affect the price. So I'm just deciding between Monument or Granary here. Monument here is important. It already has one. Meeting House is good. 380 Faith someday. My Faith production right now is not particularly high. I'm going to go with Granary in the capital. Even though it doesn't have that many good tiles to... No, you know what? I'm going to go with Monument. Because sooner or later I really want these hills. Which means I really want the borders to grow as fast as I can make them grow. So let's go with that.